Hello there. Welcome to Basement Movie Room, General Kenobi. Welcome to Basement Movie Room. So we're here to discuss the first two episodes of Obi Wan-Kenobi on Disney+. So this is obviously the story of Obi-Wan between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. I guess we're about 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, and Obi-Wan is on Tatooine, obviously.
Yeah.
And he is just kind of doing menial jobs to survive on Tatooine. I guess the show technically opens just kind of with a recap of the prequel series and kind of what Obi-Wan did in that. And I was like, okay, Phantom Menace, cool. Attack of the Clones, fuck you. And Revenge of the Sith, fantastic. I really like Revenge of the Sith and Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones can go, eat a dick. But,
should have been a 15-minute short.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Maybe you like Attack of the Clones, and in that case, just, fuck off. So,
we still love you, though.
We do love you. Watch our Prisoner review.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, it opens with Obi-Wan kind of doing a menial task, and it actually doesn't open with that. I'm crazy. It opens with the Inquisitors coming to Tatooine, looking for Jedi, and going to a bar, which they believe a Jedi has been helping the bar, the owner of the bar, keep everything safe. And they're threatening the owner of the bar, and they discover a young Jedi. We also, I forgot. We also get an opening with Order 66.
Yeah,
that's the clones. The clones
younglings
are trying to kill off all the Jedi in Coruscant, and there's
how many were
4
there?
or 5. Yeah,
there was several of them that got
4 or 5,
away.
6 that got away. Supposedly, we don't know for sure. And we have to assume that 10 years later that some of these Jedi that they're hunting are the younglings.
Yeah,
I mean that's the assumption. And this one is in this bar. He reveals himself when they try to kill the saloon owner, and he runs off. And you're introduced to the Grand Inquisitor.
Yes.
Sister, the third sister, and brother, one of the brothers, who's played by Sung Kang, obviously. Yeah. The Grand Inquisitor, played by Rupert Friend, who is a recognizable actor. And I don't recognize the black actress that plays Sister 3. No. She's recognizable, but I don't know her by name.
Yeah, she does a good job, though.
So you have that Jedi run off, and then you're introduced to Obi-Wan, who's working like on an assembly line, processing meat from a crate dragon or something.
Bantha fodder?
I don't know. It's a huge thing that they're processing meat from. So he's processing meat, and he steals a little bit every time he's working to feed to his pack animal, whatever that is. I don't know.
What does he eat?
Whatever he wants. No, he eats the rations that they're giving him, I guess, from work. You see him boiling up something weird that he eats. You also see him negotiating with Jawa, who has stolen his moisture evaporator card. And he's buying a model plane of the Emperor's...
the shuttle.
The Emperor's shuttle.
Yeah,
which is weird. And we found out he's buying that to give to Luke, just leave behind to Luke. So later you get Owen coming there and saying, please don't give this, leave us alone. We don't want anything to do with you.
I'm sure you've seen the scene.
Like he did his father, did his father, The meme out there now, which is great.
Yeah.
Joel Edgerton returning as Uncle Owen, which is fantastic. Guy's a fantastic actor. I love to see him in anything.
There's a very good scene with him right after that.
Yeah, right after that, with the sister kind of threatening him to kill his whole family unless he reveals any Jedi he knows. Sung Kang's character, who we've seen before in Rebels, and other things, seems to be the much more reasonable Inquisitor. He understands that maybe the honey is a better way to attract flies than like violence. He understands that. And so is the Grand Inquisitor ultimately. So you go from there to Obi-Wan, watching over Luke and then getting a message. You don't get a message. You find out that you follow Leia, actually young Leia at 10 years old.
In Alderaan.
On Alderaan. First time we've seen Alderaan as far as I know. with Bail Organa, played by Jimmy Smits. I love that they kept the casting consistent there. And Leia on Alderaan and how she's doing there as Princess of Alderaan. And her ultimately getting kidnapped by Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just random thing there, but Flea's decent. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he didn't have much.
So she gets kidnapped by Flea. And Bail Organa and his wife contact Obi Wan to help them recover Leia from whoever's taking her.
He's their only hope.
He's their only hope, obviously. So he's not super into it until Bail Organa actually comes to Tatooine to say, "You are the only person I can go to. You're the only person I can go to.
Can trust.
You have to do it." So he agrees to do it
because he's trying to stay under the.
Yeah, he's trying to stay under the radar. He's disconnecting himself from the Force at this point.
No, I'm talking about Bail.
Oh, Bail's trying to
stay under the radar.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and Obi-Wan.
And Obi-Wan, of course. Yeah.
But Obi-Wan agrees because he knows how important Leia is and how important, how good a friend Bail Organa has been to him. So he goes off planet for the first time in years. And I don't remember the planet he goes to. I can't remember the name of it. But he ends up on a planet that's kind of like a...
it's like Coruscant.
Slaver planet, ultimately.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he meets up with Kumail Nanjiani. Spoilers, by the way. I'm sorry. There's going to be spoilers. Who is faking to be a Jedi and discovers that where he might be able to go to find Leia, he does find Leia. He kind of like tricks Flea and his couple guys into like spice. He uses a spice bomb essentially to drug them and takes Leia. Leia kind of doesn't trust him completely because she's not sure who he is. So at some point she kind of runs away from him and gets captured again. He has to rescue her again. And in the meanwhile, the Inquisitors are after him as well on this planet. I can't remember. Am I in episode 2 now? I can't remember. They kind of run together.
In the episode 2,
Yeah. We're in episode
1
2.
and 2, we'll just take
one
that as
cohesive storyline, really. So he's trying to get away, and Kumail Nanjiani, who he kind of threatened earlier for impersonating a Jedi, ends up helping him to recover Leia and get off the planet. But he has to kind of go through the Inquisitors, and Leia doesn't completely trust him. So, and she's only 10 years old. I mean, she's a kid. She's not supposed to trust him.
She thinks at one point that he is the assassin.
Mm-hmm.
So
she can't be sure. And you can't blame her.
Yeah. So she takes off. He goes after her.
Yeah. And he does ultimately get back with her, thanks to Nanjiani's character, who is kind of like a con man, but with a heart of gold, apparently.
So Leia jumps off a building and doesn't make the jump.
Yes. While they're being chased by the Inquisitors.
Yeah, and grabs onto a line that's in between the buildings. And so Obi-Wan is not with the Force right now. And of course, she's gonna fall to her death, and everybody at that time, you're like, yeah, okay, this is where he reconnects, and he does in a sense, but it takes a minute.
Yeah,
she falls, and he kind of saves her about 6 inches from the concrete.
Right before.
So
right before.
He's still pretty weak with everything.
Yeah,
and
he gets her.
With that happening, it triggers something. I don't know. Do we want to spoil?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
I don't even remember. So
with him doing that, it kind of triggers somebody else picking up on him.
Vader.
Yes. In a bacta tank.
We've already spoiled
Hayden
it.
Christensen in a bacta tank opens his eyes. Obi-Wan realizes something else is up, and that's pretty much how episode 2 ends.
Yeah.
So,
you get this slight shot of
good
Christensen
opening.
as Vader.
Good opening.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not that many episodes, so they need to kind of ramp it up from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed every minute of it. It's nice to see Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan.
Yeah. You kind of felt the weight on Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
The whole time, like, I'm defeated, and I'm just doing what I need to do to try to salvage what we can. So, but you kind of figured he couldn't stay on Tatooine that long.
Yeah. I mean, assuming he's going to go back.
That would have been a very boring series.
He's going to go back, and, the last episode's going to be him killing Darth Maul.
Yeah. It has to be.
It has to be!
Yeah.
So,
and then you introduce all the Rebels characters along the way.
Yeah.
So I would love that so much.
You've, of course, got classic Star Wars music.
Oh.
Score going on from Juan Williams.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You do have Obi-Wan's theme from John Williams, of course.
Yeah.
And then you got a couple other composers doing some more of the music on there. It's very Star Wars-esque, very John Williams-esque.
Yeah, just intertwine all the themes. Of course, Obi-Wan's theme's in there.
Yeah.
Little hint of Leia is there.
Yep.
So
you got everything.
Luke. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Star Wars show. It is what it is, and I don't think it's the best thing I've ever seen so far, but it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was so hyped up for it.
Yeah.
Was I?
It was never going to meet that hype.
I wasn't underwhelmed, but I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. I don't think we rate. I don't think we rate this either.
No, not yet. I think we got to rate
final season rating.
Just rate the whole series. Yeah. But I mean, the ending, of course, of the second episode.
Yeah.
Is of course like, oh, here we go.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, prequel heavy, Rebel heavy.
Oh yeah.
I hope they introduce a lot of the characters from Rebels because
they could.
Check out Rebels. I got you
best
on
Star Wars stuff.
I got you on Rebels, and you enjoyed it. There's some, kid stuff. A lot of kid stuff in there, but not like Clone.
I think after the second season, there's not. It's
gets
not
pretty,
kid friendly anymore.
It gets pretty. Yeah.
Rebels
intense.
is the best Star Wars thing that's happened since, I don't know, forever.
Rogue One. I enjoy.
Rogue One's great too.
Yeah.
But Rebels is the best. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Since Mando.
So we're not going to rate this. We're going to hold off till all the episodes have been released, which we'll try to review them as they come out if we can. We don't always get around to it, but we will rate it ultimately. But as of now, I'm going to rate it a watch, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check it out.
TBD.
TBD.
Yeah. Just
we'll see you next time.
And watch. Yeah.
We'll see you next time on Basement Movie Room. Thanks for watching.
Cheers. May the fires be with you.
The fires.